Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. Phew. Hope y'all enjoyed the sounds of crickets and players coming by with their chocobos and making all kinds of fucking racket. Look, I did, I did y'all a favor. I did y'all a favor. I turned off the background music just so you could hear it. The ambient noise. They're back on now. Okay, let's do this. Is something busy? The fuck? You often have BGM off a lot recently? Yeah. I mean, I do that too, honestly. But of course, since I'm doing a story lore playthrough, I have to have it on for everything I'm doing here. But yeah, like when I'm playing off stream, definitely, yeah. I go to certain places like this too, that are peaceful or have a certain kind of atmosphere to them. And I tend to, sometimes I just leave on ambient noise. Like, oh, here's a good example. The Mist. In a house or in the apartments. At the Mist residential ward in Limsa. Sometimes I turn off everything except ambient noise. And then I just crank up the volume and just listen to the ocean waves outside the window. It's crashing onto the beach. And just lie there in bed in my apartment. And this is like good shit. You're one of Aline's, aren't you? That one's got a ghost in her attic, you know. Keep sending out other adventurers to that damn place she calls a palace, thinking you're gonna bring her feller back. So 7 of us that day, one of them her feller. My best friend was another. As soon as we walked in, a tunberry attacked. It was dark and we couldn't get purchase on the floor for it was covered in lake slime. Then in blood. What the hell happened? What's more there to say? Only Aline and I made it out by the grace of the 12. Everyone else is dead. Think I'd leave him behind? Leave my brother by another blood? If I hadn't seen what the tunberry left? I saw no treasure there, only death. I've said my piece. You still want to see for yourself? That's your business. I'll ferry you there, for my adventuring days are over, and I'm the boatman of this lake. He thinks they all live, you see. All 5 of them hiding from the tunberry somewhere in the palace. She tried to flee the infirmary. She told folk about her friends needing rescuing. Then she got slime. Ah, poor lost Aline. This rickety ass boat is gonna take us there? Alright. I assume it's that place right there he's talking about? Could be. Oh, so this is the part of Outer Lenosha where that leap of faith takes place. As you can see, that doesn't actually, the jump quest thing itself doesn't actually exist out here. That's just in the gold saucer. But this is the background they use when you look down from there. The Yogamoro mines are... Oh wait, no. Outer Lenosha's over here. This is just really close by and it overlaps. That's right. You can see this place from Outer Lenosha, but it's actually... Proper Outer Lenosha's in the next map over, which you can still see from here. The Yogamoro mines where the kobolds live are right over there. Geography. The Wanderer's Palace. Decades of kobold mining deep beneath Olgamoro gradually weakened Upper Lenosha to the point that when the calamity struck, the land surrounding Bronze Lake collapsed, draining its waters and revealing a palace of unparalleled beauty. Thought to have been built by the Nemean civilization which thrived in the area some 15 centuries ago, the palace appears to have been dedicated to their patron deity, Oshan, the Wanderer. In search of the bounty she may hold, treasure hunters have already begun to delve into this forsaken place. But will treasure be the only thing they find? Let's find out for ourselves. The music here. The Wanderer's Palace. That violin. Where's the guy? Did you see the boat? Nice JPEG of where we came from. So if I'm discerning it correctly, yeah, it is a big tower in the middle of the lake. That's this place. Alright, so I saw some kind of Scooby-Doo scene over here. People running around in circles being chased by a monster? What the hell are these guys? Treasure hunters. Get him! Get him! Oh! Oh! I can't read that. It's shaking too much. Something about being as soft as your mom. I hope it's saved in the log, but I don't think so. No. No, what they said, not everything that comes up above an NPC's head is comes up there, so. Now they're getting shanked by that guy. Well, have fun. Yeah, that was too shaky. I couldn't read what the fuck they said. Hey, you. Well, hold on. I can save a recording real quick. Save recent gameplay. 3 minutes just to be safe. We'll check that out later, see what they said. Oh, fuck. I can't... I can't jump yet. Isn't it booby trapped? Like, if you just come near it, don't monsters spawn? Yeah, there we go. Oh, this place is still functioning. Probably because of the flow of the water. Makes sense they would design the machinery to run off that. You still love Wonders Palace? The whole thing, or the music, or both? You know what sucks is a lot of the beautiful music in these dungeons, the best parts of them are when you first come in. And then afterwards, it just kind of, you know, the music just stops. And it just goes quiet, interrupted, and then the quietness is only interrupted by battle music, of course. But like, yeah, the music that plays at the beginning is really good. Oh. I never actually looked at the... Oh. Oh! Look at that view. Is it a full moon? I can't tell because I can't crane my neck high enough. I think it is a full moon. You see it inching forward. Hold on, it's almost there. And... yeah, there we go. It's a full moon. That is fucking beautiful. Bright, clear blue. Damn, the stars look good when there's clear weather in certain places in this game. We can look all the way down, but not all the way up. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true even in real life. Well, I guess in real life you can kind of, you know... but, like, your character can't do that. You can arc your back. Oh. You notice I'm not freaking out about tunberries. I mean, yeah, I'm over leveled, but tunberries are nowhere near as dangerous in this game as they are in previous Final Fantasy games. They're kind of just regular enemies here. They can't use that everyone's grudge. Shit, I didn't pick up the lantern nose at all. Good thing I came back. I would have had to double back quite a bit later. Shit. Chef's knife doesn't do that much damage. It's just they're just kind of another regular mob now. in this game. They're not as big of a threat. I mean, same with the Marlboros. They're really not that big of a deal. Yeah, you need their lantern oils for this. Grease up these rusted-ass Nimian devices so they actually fucking turn, and then we can open the door. What up? What's that? Well, it would have been better to use it here. There we go. It's back! We need to leave now! Oh, they're the same treasure hunters from before! You got this, guys. Actually, they look different. Whatever. Monka W. Shit, I don't think I have that one. Actually, they don't show up on my stream chat for OBS. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to update. Because they're supposed to work here. I always forget where to go here. Oh shit. Can't kill that guy. Not that big shadowy one. There we go. The Nimian generator safety protocol is deactivated. Yeah, all these mechanisms run on water, that's why it's still running. Still, even if their energy source is just water, with no maintenance. Interesting to see that it's all still running like a well-oiled machine. No pun intended. There we go. Shit, he saw me! Throat stab! I find that kind of funny. Throat stab. Better use this one now. Might not get the chance later. Your mother wears combat boots! Shit, he hit me. Go, 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 go. Okay, cool. You still suck. Sunberry still. Giant Babura? Ugly motherfucker. Wait, where happened to there? No more oil? I guess not. What the fuck? The bastard lived. Well, what do you know? Two for two. Good, I didn't miss any. That's the worst thing in this place. You miss a damn lantern oil and then you have to backtrack so fucking far. It's bad. It's all bad. Somebody's sharpening up a chef's knife. On his lantern, too. That's a Monka W. The Tunberry King. He makes his return from Final Fantasy VIII. Or he was a Guardian Force. Don't mind me, just an ordinary tourist coming through. A warrior of light on vacation. Get the hell out of here. Alright. Back to Horizon again. Oh wait, that is misleading. I saw another quest. And it's not showing up here. Why is that? God, it's so much easier on my thumb if I go above. I don't know why the hell I insist on going to that fucking tunnel. I always do that when I come here. This right here, this little area, reminds me of the African savannah. I think that's the point, of course, but... it's the way the trees are spread out there. Yeah, see, this doesn't show up in recommended. What the hell? And this NPC wasn't offering it until I finished Aurum Vale. Ghosts of Amdapor. Oh, it's level 50, so yeah, they do want you to finish Aurum Vale first, okay. Which is level 47. Then they're like, alright, you qualify. If you don't mind my saying, it seems to me you've been wanting for stimulation of late. Aye, the air of torpor about you is quite palpable. Adventurers are as next of kin to explorers, my friend. Duh. Like, it's basically the same fucking word, really. Or the same title. Two different words to say the same thing, adventurer, explorer. Like us, you need regular doses of excitement, else you're like to shrivel up and die. It's a little exaggerated, but yeah, I guess, sure. I would hate to see that happen to you, so I will tell you of a place that will surely set your heart to racing. Amdapor Keep. 'Tis a ruined fortress situated in the South Shroud, dating back to the 5th Astral Era. If the thought of delving into the past sets your loins afire, the keep will surely serve to quench it. The entrance is watched by a wood wailer named Maxine. Give her my name, she'll tell you all you need to know. Right on. Okay. Quarry mail seems to be closest. Oh, nice shortcut. I didn't know about that. Go from Limsa to the ferry docks, then the boat to Vesper Bay. I never knew about that. Thank you for that, Crimson. I'm gonna try that. Next time we gotta go back there. Which will be after this. Yeah, this must be the place. Here at Nedric's recommendation, that you must not be without skill. That said, it is my duty to warn you of the dangers that await. This fortress was built by the Amdapori, an ancient people who rose to power upon arcane knowledge. During the heyday of their civilization, they built magnificent structures such as this. Alas, that splendor has long faded into memory, and the keep has become a lair for the lambs of Dalamud. Oh great, those fuckers again? A doomsday cult. Some of the cultists have even succeeded in summoning Void Scent, and we Wood Whalers welcome capable adventurers who would be willing to keep their numbers in check. You can count on me. I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I live for this shit. This is my vacation. Doing shit like this for random people. Okay. Amdapor Keep. Once the lost civilization of Amdapor thrived in the Twelveswood. For citizens wielders of powerful yet forbidden magics, which could be used to alter the very fabric of existence. However, as is oft the case with peoples who fancy themselves gods, the self-assuring hubris of the Amdapori eventually became their downfall, and as quickly as they rose to power, did they disappear from the world. For generations, this relic of their once mighty civilization has remained hidden in plain sight. cloaked by the elementals, who sought only to prevent newer generations from stumbling across the ancient Andapori magics. That is, until the Lambs of Dalamud, a dark cult who worships the now fallen Lesser Moon as a god, dispelled the elemental's glamour by means unknown, and claimed the keep as their own. Now the crazed followers use its ancient chambers to perform blood sacrifices in an effort to resurrect their evil lord. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go in. The salute. I like it. There's a pricks right there. Last time we saw these fuckers was in Tamtera Deepcroft. Lunatic follower or lunatic follower? Same thing. Cannot stop what has already begun. Open the gates, my lord, and send your minions through. Yeah, so they're learning to summon Void Scent. Okay. We still haven't gotten much lore on what those are. Void Scent, I mean. Some things in this game you have to go out of your way to find out. Or you can wait long enough and eventually, if it's important enough, they'll talk about it in the main story. But otherwise, you kinda... sometimes you have to kind of go out of your way. Even if you do every side quest in the game, you can miss stuff. Coming from someone who's done every side quest. All the way up to Shadowbringers. The yellow markers and the blue markers, except for crafting, of course. And gathering. The whole thing about the Void Scent, though, that does get explained eventually. Sooner than you think, too. Or at least they start touching upon it pretty soon. Can't even read the other guys because his text box was covered up by the first guy. I'm not even giving them the chance to summon. Fuck them. Lunatic Priest. This guy summons no matter what. Now from the depths of the seven hells, the terror will rise. You casting Ultima? You're not gonna eat my mind. Said something about a feast about to begin and your minds are the main course. See, it's called Psyche Flare, but in other Final Fantasy games they're called Mind Flayers. I think they do have that version here too, but same enemy type found somewhere else. They eat your mind. You guys remember that status effect back in FF5? Brain got sucked out. I was like, what? I remember when I was watching that, I was like, what the hell does that mean? What does that do? They would use, there was this enemy that would use an attack, and then they would say, your brain was sucked out. But your character was totally fine. It's like, or I think it was just a very minor status effect. What's confusion? Something else, I can't remember. Auto Riga Sweeper? Statues coming to life. Oh. Little lore run. Doulahan. We got no fucking head. I'm gonna group all these fuckers up. Let's go. All of you. Line them up! Oh. Demon Wall! He makes his return from FF7. That is the last place we saw him, right? I know he appeared as Demon's Gate in a previous one before that, but FF7 is where he was known as Demon Wall. And he looked mostly like this. Alright. In bed now. Yeah, it's pretty true to that design that they had for him back then. The main reset point for a speedrunner in FF7. No, it's not actually. It is a reset point if you get bad luck, but... Take me alive. That's there we were in before, downstairs. A succubus. Demon Wall has taken many adventurer lives. Can you fall off that room? I never checked, actually. Oh, for fuck. Really? This tree branch stopped me from... At least the attack still hit him, but did you see that shit? It does a knockback. You can actually fall into the pit and die, though? Insane. Oh, yeah. Like, a healer can revive you, right? When you fall off in most of Realm Reborn. Stuff that has that mechanic where you can fall off, yeah. You have to go all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon in this case, then? Oof. Right. That's one ugly dude right there. That monster was... oof. Ananta Boga was his name. Alright. Can I go back there? Shit. I want to go see what that altar was. Where are we right now? Right, we already checked all of the Black Shroud. There's no more blue quests left here. Okay, time to check out this shortcut. You said Limsa, then go to the ferry docks and to the boat to Vesper Bay. Can't believe I know about this. I've been doing it the hard way. Over and over again. So, that's here. They're removing that on a lot of dungeons and duties. Removing what? The whole not being able to revive if you fall off platform? Because that would be amazing. If that no longer trolled new players who went to Titan like me. Oh, thank God! Finally! They're making it be like Heavensward now, where you can actually... Titan, Leviathan, yeah. So you can actually revive players who fall off. Goodness. The Leviathan you can only fall off when you're doing the extreme version, but yeah. Titan especially. It's just, you don't even realize. Yeah, exactly. For the EX fights, right. But for the normal fights, like, when I did normal Titan my first time, I was just like, dude, I didn't know you could fucking fall off. I basically did nothing that fight, my very first time through. Because I just fell off immediately when he was doing the big stomp, and I thought you had to get out of the red ring. And then, yeah. This isn't the right place, is it? You said go to ferry docks. Wait, how do you get to the ferry docks from here? Is it a different boat? Oh, those ones. Damn it. You'd think I know this place by now, but I don't fucking hang out here that long. That much. Alright, I see the right boat now. Gonna do some ocean fishing. Who the hell do I talk to? Maybe it was that guy back there. Oops. I just ran right past him. Yep, it was this guy. Ferry ticketer. Vesper Bay. Cool. That's how you get there. Oh shit, there's an animation for this one? I've never seen this. That's pretty cool. The way I have it set up, we won't be seeing it again, of course. Skip playback of previously viewed scenario and transportation scenes. Still, it's nice to see it once, though. Anything else? No more hidden quests? No? Okay. Quick. Alright then, I guess we're done here. I checked Blue Fog, right? Yeah, there was nothing there. Well, shit, well in that case it's back to Limsa then, because we're done here. I better double check just to make sure though. Yeah, this one was with the materia quests. This had nothing but leaves. We checked there plenty of times, and there. Yeah. Okay. Then it's back to Limsa. And then from there, Perthus, and then Mordona. Limsa Minsa. A Realm Reborn has a shit ton of dungeons because that's really all they had. In terms of content, there wasn't a huge variety of shit to do like there is now. Later expansions had less and less and less dungeons added to them. In favor of them developing new and unique things like you know, what was it? Eureka, Bosnia. What else? Other like miscellaneous content. I'm not overly familiar, as you can tell. But Realm Reborn was like nothing but dungeon spam. It's like the biggest dungeon list there is when you look in Duty Finder. Getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to go. I just my AC again. It was actually pretty cool all day today too. So it's kind of unfortunate, but oops, I closed this too early. Nope. That's Blue Mage unlock, so no. Nope. That's Dance unlock. That's we will do that eventually, not yet. Sage's Path. Okay, that's it. There's nothing but fucking job unlocks here. Okay, so we gotta go to the next area. Ass Castle. Blacksmith, Marauder, Armor. Oh, here's something. It came from the deep. Oh my god, that's right, the 8th edition unlock. Culinarian, rising for the challenge. Highway robbery. Let's start with... Let's start with that one, because I know what that is. And then do that one. Yeah, there we go. One's there. Good, they're together. We all know how it feels to have had one too many, but that's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft-used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town, searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars. Quentinine? Okay. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Battaron docked my wages. Damn. Kinda harsh. Hard times here. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the Wentz than in me own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book! Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-ass bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye, where else, the scurvy sop? Nemea willin', he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though. The gods know it won't help me get me guild back. Excuse me, thank me? Oh, thank you for letting me know where he is. Oh, thank me for letting me know. What? I think I was gonna say, if I had kept going with that sentence, I probably would have said, thank me for letting you know. Okay? If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. Well, an impressively bound journal unceremoniously forgotten under a table at the Drowning Wench. Well, you forgot this. My journal! Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har! Yeah. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame, that. For this book contains, how might I say it? A record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did! Har har! And I do have one of these. It's in my hotel room, though. It never leaves that place. It's called The Unending Journey. I don't take it with me. I just go back to my inn and write in it. But, yeah. You've the air of adventure about you, and one almost as accomplished as myself. Had it been you across the table from me at the Wentz last night, I imagine the tales would have been great and the ale all the sweeter. Well, I have done quite a bit. Were there only some way for me to repay you? But of course! I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day... Yeah, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. And with that, I shall be off for adventure. And a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank the Ellison fellow for his generosity. Har har. Thank him for his generosity. He wants a piece of you. You now have access to the challenge log. A record of your adventuring exploits. Huh. That probably would have been more useful to get before we did all those dungeons, but oh well. The way it goes sometimes when you're just free roaming and doing quests in no particular order. Okay, back here. Beauty is only scalp deep. You're either a brave man or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa today, what with the slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it said he brandishes blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells me you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. The shutter. That's this way. Sounds ominous. What's up, buddy? Why will no one listen? My blades. I must have my blades. Disgruntled madam. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in a jail, and throw away the key. Or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Jesus. Just do something. Well, woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Limsan oohing and eyeing in admiration. You made your kids go hungry for that? Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Did she just say, have my way with him? What's up, dude? No matter what I say, all I receive are accusations and looks of horror. I swear this is not what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend? Unfortunately, I do. It's ugly, but it's necessary. Oh, the ignominy of it all! Of course you take her side! For shame, is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and 21 cannon salute. A 21 cannon salute! Jesus! Instead I am branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. Damn, these people are all poets when they talk, aren't they? I will not last long in my weakened state, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths, I speak unto you 3 names. 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Naldic and Vimelis, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian at the Alchemist Guild in Ul'dah. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out, and tell them Jandaline sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm, will sing your praises. For I, Jandaline, and none other than the ace... the ace... So he's actually dying just because he doesn't have... Right. Damn these drama queens. Fuck. It's like, dude, you're fine, you're not dying. Just hold that thought. I got you, fam. Dandelion sent you? Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me. The appendages of his very soul again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh? Yep. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his winging, or whinging. Anyway, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands! Hey, that's a nice Edward Scissorhands reference right there. That movie. I don't know, when I saw that as a kid, I was like, fuck am I watching? Like, seriously, I was like, this movie's weird. I gotta go back and watch it now as an adult. Maybe I'll actually understand what the fuck. You know. Like what it was meant to be about. I have an idea though, but... A message from Jandalene, you say? So he's lost on another one? Does a man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on... Or actually it does, at least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. Wood doesn't grow on trees? Yeah, it does. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Okay, I gotta look this up. I've been saying I was gonna look this up before. When the fuck... a fortnight equals 14 days? A unit of time. Something will take place 2 weeks after that day. Okay. So fortnight means 2 weeks. 14 days. Got it. Half a month, basically. Jandalene's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Yo, he's part of the sunglasses movement like me. Look at that. Oh! We're sunglasses bros. This quest unlocks literally like right after you unlock airship travel. So there's your excuse to use all the airships again. Doing this quest because you have to go to every city-state. Wait, where is he? Okay. You've come on behalf of Jandalene? Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize a man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Excuse me, and yeah, I agree with that actually, yeah. Excuse me again, Jesus. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. Me too, actually. I've seen that. I've seen that happen a lot. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jandalene with all speed. Hey, at least someone was nice to him. Out of all three of the people we had to go to, this guy was the nicest. Because he's equally full of himself. And what do you know? He's got the same haircut. Now we know who his stylist is. Hold on. I want to see what she says. Scrimp and save my family's fortune for 6 moons, only to go out and encounter the ravings of a loon? It's like the calamity all over again. Just be grateful you survived that. If there's an ounce of compassion in you, friend, I beg of you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than Jandling, the ace... the ace... My god, I can't say it. Here you go. Package from Hananza. A sealed parcel that, from the sound of it, houses a metallic implement of some sort. Package from Beaton, a parcel containing a piece of woodwork. Package from Severian, a parcel containing assorted files of varicolored liquids. Oh, so you can dye your hair. Could this be? Yes! I can feel it! The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live! And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! Oh, wait! Don't kill her! Help! Omnislash, I like that. And so I ask, how do you feel, madam? Damn, you did work on her. Why, it's as if, in but a single magnificent moment, I traveled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world! Could it be? Yes, it must! How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold! You, yes, you, are the aesthetician! In the flesh, madam. I am Jandling, crafter of coffers so divine that Memphina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madam. For where a moment ago stood a fashion challenge frump, now there stands... a beauty reborn! Nice. Don't look at me like that, I'm fine. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty. A kindness I intend to repay in full. Okay, good. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming passé? Fear the specter of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. Hold on a second, I didn't ask for... Oh, I'm fine. I was like, I didn't ask for a haircut, hold on a second. As the madam before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable dreadness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving such a staunch ally to good taste when all others turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, I first heard... There we go, now I know the word! We heard that from Hope in FF13, Lightning Returns. Yeah, ennui. Is that how you pronounce it? No, I forgot how to pronounce it. Shit. Okay, whatever. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. At least I remember the definition of the word. Ennui was, basically bland, stale. When something's gone stale or boring, basically. Jandling shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as... Pause chant? A beauty reborn. Of course. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Thanks. Oh, Master Jandalain, do come back. I've not made my next appointment. Off he goes. Dancing and prancing. That's how he loses his shit. He probably does that so much, eventually he drops something and doesn't realize it. A note of promise received from Jandaling can be redeemed for a single visit from the aesthetician. Jandaling's token. After that, you gotta pay 2,000 gil each time. Looks like I'm not the only one who just finished this. And that takes care of that. So we got two. Highway robbery and they came from the deep. Let's start with this one because it's lower level. What's up, buddy? Oh, this unlocks the Kobold Beast tribe, I think. Leon, I know not what brings you to Maelstrom Command this day, but I can hardly fault your timing. Aye, we've a situation on our hands, we do. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very hands. The scurvy dogs responsible for the act struck with swiftly and under darkness, so we've yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as you may know, is a key ingredient in fashion in fire sand. Whatever our foe might be plotting, like as not, it involves an arty share of fiery death and destruction. Command has dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by than an half-decent pint of ale at sea. Leading the investigation is a good comrade of mine. While I'd like nothing more than to lend me strength to her search, I can't very well shirk me duties here. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make for Swift Perch and seek out one Lieutenant Scatswiss. Just say that Treacher sent you. Or Trade Rat. I don't know. Let me just preview what this is. That's the other one, yeah. Really? I forgot to use the damn ether right there. Of course I did. And this dude got the same hair colors. Not that that surprises me. Limlane, take the lot of you. You'd have me believe that there's not a single piece of evidence in this entire God's forsaken hamlet? And who might you be? An adventurer come on behalf of old Tratrit? That's how you say it. Who said I was looking for help anyway? Tratrit did. Ha! I'll have you both know that it's all clear skies and smooth sailing here. I was just about to file my report to... I ain't fooling no one. I ain't fooling no one. A good tons of saltpeter's been snatched from our hands, like as not by someone who'd use it to sink our fair Limsa to the bottom of the sea. Alright, I'll share with you what me men have gleaned, though I warn you, it ain't much. Given the scope of the act, we believe it was a coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with which the scurvy thieves vanished from our sight, I reckon that they've a knowledge of passages unknown to us. God damn the way these guys talk. I had me hopes that my men would have found something, but they had no such luck. What say ye? Care to take a look around and see if you can find the evidence me aft blind and dry staff subordinates couldn't? Sure. I didn't even do this. Well, actually, I forgot. The only time you come here is for the city-state intro, which I did not do for Limsa on this character. That was Alice. Look at the pickings. I'll take this. Leon, was it? Well, find any evidence that could shed some light on our investigation? Yeah, I found this. A slight unsturdy pick decidedly unsuited for serious digging. What have we here? A pickaxe and a rather sorry-looking one at that. Do you reckon this was left behind by the perpetrators? In my time with the Maelstrom, I've confronted just about every pirate, brigand, and highwayman in these parts, but I've not yet known any of them to employ a tool like this. No, I'd wager more than a round that the wench that our band of grubby little thieves ain't no ordinary men. Aye, it's all becoming clear to me. And yourself, no doubt. Tell me, Leon, might you be thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what Cat Swiss is thinking? The culprit is... those conniving kobolds. I knew you were a sharp one. Aye, the moment I laid eyes on that pickaxe you found, me mind was convinced. The primitive make of this tool, and all too healthy interest in explosives, all signs point to those rat-faced rapscallions being behind all this. It's so bloody obvious now that I could almost kick myself, and me good-for-nothing men, for not coming to this conclusion sooner. But this is hardly a time for whinging. No, we must strike quickly if we mean to reclaim what's ours. Camp Overlook is our front line of defense against those tunnel-burrowing thieves. If anyone has a notion of where they've been taking the saltpeter and how they plan to use it, it'll be Commander Bloden. I'm off to deliver me report, but I've an hunch... yeah, an hunch. Our job has only begun. What say you come along, Leon? You're the first capable man I've worked with today. Alright, I'll see you there. I've never been there. That's right. Main Scenario Quest never takes you there. Well, not for level 1 through 50. The post-game, I think, does eventually. And I know for sure you go there after Heavensward at some point. Yeah, this is the place. See, that should be familiar. The leap of faith took place up there. You can see this down below. There's the little kobold village I was talking about. Little. Fucking huge. Oops. Meant to do this. There we go. Capture kobold. Release me at once! Free me! Unhand me! Release me! Why? You really should sleep 2 to 3 days without any? I'm surprised you haven't passed out, if that's true. Yeah, you really should try. Make it quick, adventurer. As you can see, I've got me hands full with our little friend here. This is an outrage. A farce, an atrocity, an outrage! This is an insult, and we kobolds will not stand for it. No, no, stand no more. You'll not have legs to stand on if you don't quit blabbering and spill the truth about whatever it is you scurvy rats are plotting. Plotting? There is no plotting. No, no, we plot nothing. Nothing. Enough! Unlike you and your ilk, I've a working pair of eyes and at least half me wits about me. You think I've not seen you lot blasting and scurrying around Ugamaro of late? Commander Bloden, sir. I like Bluden, actually. Skatsus? Aye, it's a treat to see me old trainee, but I fear a Bruin kobold plot demands me attention. Leon here and I just might be able to help you with that, Commander. I trust you've heard the news of our mission shipment of saltpeter? So soon she knows? This cannot be! No, no, it cannot be! Ha! I knew it! Your endless tongue wagging has finally dug your own grave. It was not us. No, not us. It was them. Yes, them. What nonsense is this? Beady eyes, frizzy tail, a penchant for causing us trouble? A kobold's a kobold. Hella racist. This is not so. No, not so. There are kobolds, and then there are kobolds, and then there are kobolds still. It is the low ones who stole your precious saltpeter, the ones who live down below. Beneath and below? Come to think of it, me scouts did mention a particularly scraggy band of kobolds would seem to have made their home at the cliff base. Yes, that is a place. That is the home of the 789th. They are the worst of the worst. They are most stinky, smelly, scummy, stinky, and ugly too. Commander, as the presiding officer in this investigation, I request permission to go below and investigate the so-called 789th. Furthermore, I would enlist this adventurer to join me. He's proven himself capable, and it would seem we go up against a worthy foe. As you please, Lieutenant, but I warn you, be careful down there. The sight of a kobold won't strike fear into anyone's heart, but their bite and their bombs are a fair sight worse than their bark. Understood, Commander. Will not let you down, and with that I take my leave. Till sea swallows all. Well, Leon, are you ready to take on the scurviest band of kobolds in Lenosha? You'd best be, because I'm counting on you to make yourself useful. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna be back in just a sec, because, it's fucking hot in here. So, give me 1 second. Whew, alright, there we go. Back into this we go. This must be the place. Well, what have we here? 1, 2, 3 crates of saltpeter. It would seem our kobold informant spoke true. What the? Oh shit! Surrounded? Stand ready, Leon. Are you just gonna stand there squeaking at me all night? Fight with honor or die like the rats you are. Are there no alternatives? Choices, options, alternatives? Such as perhaps surrender? Yes, yes, surrender! We surrender! The fuck? Did you just say surrender? Yes, yes, we surrender. Yield, submit, surrender. What in the seven hells? They outnumber us and they gave up. Like, okay. I haven't in England as to the whys and wherefores, but it seems the notorious 789th is keen to return their plunder without so much as a fight. I, for one, wouldn't have been opposed to cracking a few kobold skulls, but considering the strained relations between Limsa and the little buggers these days, who can argue with good diplomacy? Any road, I'll report back to Command at Bluedom and arrange for the transport of the supplies. Aye, and with a reliable escort this time. In the meantime, why don't you ask around and see what you can learn about our new neighbors? After all, they don't seem half as imposing as I expected, their leader least of all. Best of luck, Leon, till Sui swallows all. Okay. You're still here? We have surrendered, yes? Yielded, submitted, surrendered. You will not hurt us, yes? Phew, I am relieved. Reassured, relaxed, relieved. And who I am, you ask? I am Gigu, and Gigu is foreman of the 789th. Leader in name, yes, but no more. No more. For in truth, no one listens to Gigu. Gigu is ignored, invisible, insulted, ignored. Incompetent, too. The 789th stole your precious boom powder? Yes, yes, we did. And yet we had good cause for doing so. An excuse, a reason, a cause. Ours is a peaceful order by nature. The 789th troubled no one, and no one troubled us. No, not until now. Now we are driven from the tunnels, exiled to this place that stinks of soil and seawater. But you are a stranger, and I rambled too much, too soon. No, I will speak no more. Go now and leave Gigu to his suffering, his pain, his shame, his suffering. What's wrong, man? How low can you go? You are still here, yes? Yes, you are. You would hear the sad tale of Gigu and the 789th? Then listen, and weep. Sob, cry, weep. You think you people have it tough? You know nothing. No, nothing at all. Ours is a world of kobold eats kobold. Yes, ours is a constant struggle, a labor, a toil, a struggle for survival. Dig and dig we do, dig for ore and riches. Dig well and we are rewarded. Better digs are given us, and more weight do our words carry. Dig poorly, and we are shunned. Reviled, scorned, shunned. You know that kobold orders have numbers, yes? Yes, you know. The smaller the number, the greater the order. You find this curious, but this is the kobold way. How many orders, you ask? Yes, how many? 789 we have, and not one more. Oh, so you guys are... We exist at the backside of kobold society. The bottom, the rear, the backside. Yeah, you guys are the bottom rung. And so from the tunnels we are driven. Dig more, find more, make more wealth for your betters. Then you can come home, they say. But this dry vein holds no treasures. No, nothing. Meanwhile, our kin in Ugamaru hoard treasures so great that they toss gold away. Toss it away like garbage. Yes, their trash is our treasure. Any moment now we will be judged on our haul, but our sack is empty. Barren, bare, empty. Excuse me. You must go down to the dig and bring back something. Anything for us. I beg of you. Yes, even the shabbiest scraps will do. Obtain worthless ore from the kobold dig. Well, this ought to be fun. If I was lower level, they would have pounced on me already. But I'm fine. Chunk of worthless ore. I'll take him out anyway. What the fuck? See another one over there. And the last one's up there. What's up, dude? From dawn till dusk, dusk till dawn we dig. And yet our barrows are empty, bare, barren, empty. We are not welcome down below, but you will find something for us, yes? Yes, yes, you must. Could it be? Yes, yes, it could. Why, these dirty lumps, chunks, scraps, lumps exceed our haul from the past 3 moons. You have my thanks, adventurer, and my gratitude. Oh, but you must not leave so soon. No, no, longer you must stay. Persist, sojourn, stay. Until Zoga has come and gone. Who is Zoga, you ask? Zoga is a giant among kobolds, a beast, a brute, a giant. So smart and strong is Zoga that his order surges to the top of the ranks. Zoga would lead us all into a new era of prosperity. Or so Zoga claims. But this is a sham. Yes, Zoga cares only for Zoga. Weak you are? Zoga will use you, then throw you away. Yes, Zoga stomps all over us. Tramples, stamps, stomps. This is why you must stay, adventurer. Stay and watch over us from the shadows. So just hide here. This place reeks, stinks, smells, reeks. Comely kobold lass. Chicks! You said you were taking us to a steam bath. You're a big fat liar, a cheat, a fraud, a liar. Fetching, kobold lass. All words that are describing that they're pretty, basically. Stop your bloody squealing. Work before pleasure, or do you want to join the riffraff in their rotten trash heap? No, no, I thought not. Swaggering kobold. He's got swag, that's why he's got the ladies here. He's a pimp. Greetings, Zoga. How kind of you to visit our humble dig. I must say you're looking especially impressive today. Imposing, overpowering, overwhelming, overbearing, Yeah, and you're looking as scruffy as ever. Whatever your name was. But enough talk. My time's worth more than your sorry hide. Now let's see what you've got for me. 13th order. Damn, that's miles above in rank. Is this your monthly haul, or what popped out of your asshole this morning? Once a sluggard, always a sluggard. Stragglers, sloths, sluggards. The lot of you! The 789th are no sluggards, Zoga. No, no, not a one. Every day do we toil in the mines. Slave, sweat, toil from the dawn until dusk. Yes, we set down our pickaxes only to eat and sleep. Eat? Sleep? It seems we have a misunderstanding here. A mistake, a misconception, a misunderstanding. Sleep? Food? These are luxuries, comforts, indulgences, luxuries. And luxuries, yes, luxuries are for kobolds who can dig their own weight. You earn nothing, you deserve nothing, you are nothing! No rations for a month or until you increase your haul 100-fold. Whichever comes last. Oh my god, whichever comes last? But Zoga, we are already weak and hungry. Cut off our food supply and we will starve, wither, die. Then die. Yes, yes, die! Each day you live, you breathe our air and eat our food and give nothing in return. You're a parasite, Gigu. A leech, a sponge, a parasite. Your very existence keeps us from achieving our potential. But I can think of one way you might be of use. Yes, yes, the shriveled carcasses of you and your lot could feed our furnaces. Fodder, fuel, feed for your betters. You cannot mean what you say, Zoga. No, no, this must be some cruel joke, a jest, The only joke around here is you, Gigu. I'll not repeat myself this time, 100-fold. An ounce less and you'll be the first to burn. Singe, sizzle, burn. Just fuck up. Let's go, ladies. Yes, yes, the stench of sloth and stupidity in this dump is making me sick. Remember, ladies, this is the fate of those who don't dig their own weight. Now, I do believe it's time for that steam bath. They're gonna die. Yeah, we know what they went to go do. That steam bath, huh? Oh, woe is me. Misery, misfortune, woe! What in the seven hells just happened? I come back from Camp Overlook only to see some overstuffed kobolds strutting around like he owns the place. You are not so wrong. No, your words are true. Zogo leads the 13th, yes, and has many friends and followers in Ugamara. His power grows with each day. With each day, one less kobold challenges the word of Zoga. Soon none will be left to oppose him. No, not a one. So what are you saying? That you're just gonna let that self-styled tyrant walk all over you? Yes? We have no choice, no recourse, no refuge. What kind of answer is that? Ain't you got a shred of dignity in your whole body? No, I do not. Look, I don't know your kobold hierarchies from an hole in the ground. What I do know is that if anyone talked to me like that, I'd go to the 7th L and back to cut him down to size. But you are strong, bold, brave, strong, and I am... Limlane, have mercy! I can't stand to look at the sorry lot of you. Are you kobolds or dormice? Look, you might not have the spine to stand up for yourselves, but Leon here and I sure as hells do. Ain't that right, Leon? Just tell us where we can find this Zoga. You know not what you say. No, you know nothing. It is pure madness to oppose Zoga. Folly, insanity, madness. The only thing what's driving me mad is your endless wailing. That settles it. I'm not leaving this stinking hole till Zoga falls on his hands and knees begging me for mercy. Before me begging for mercy, sorry. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But... Did you just say something? No, nothing at all. Zoga does not suffer opposition lightly. No, not in the least. If we cross him, he will crush us. We are doomed. Cursed, damned, doomed. Chill out, man. Oh, adventurer, do not leave us. No, you must not go. The Rogadin woman frightens me even more than Zoga. Horrifies, terrifies, frightens. But we have no choice. No, we have none. You will protect us from Zoga's bullying, yes? Yes, you will. Will you ally with the 789th? Eagerly, emphatically, wholeheartedly, I guess. Oh, adventurer, you are too kind. Gracious, generous, kind. Yes, kind and possessing the strength of 100 kobolds. Yes, 100 kobolds. You do not need Gigu's help. No, you do not. Good luck fighting Zoga, adventurer. I await word of your triumph, your victory, your success. Hold on, I want to see what she says right now. I tell you, until this day I'd have sooner skewered a kobold than befriended one, but you lot are just too pathetic to let lie. But don't get too comfortable. If you don't shape up, I'll throw you into Zoga's furnace myself. Aye, it's high time someone taught these scurvy milksops to stand up for themselves, and that someone might as well be me. Helping your enemy. Guess because they're not much of a threat, we're more like feeling sorry for them, so it's like, yeah, sure. How low can you go? Damn. Beast Tribe quest unlocked. There you go. Just like the other ones. Daily repeatables. Right here. Damn, that one was lengthy. Where the fuck even were we? Right, Limsa. Now we got another beast tribe to go visit. Visit. There it was. It came from the deep. That's an actual, I think that's a movie reference. And monsters that kind of look like the Sahagin appear in that movie. It's a horror movie. Your hearing must be exceptional, Leon. Hmm? If you did not overhear the Link Pearl report, then why... well, no matter. You're here now, and we could certainly use your aid. I have just received word that raiders have sunk a civilian vessel in the Strait of Merlthor. One of our warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am uncomfortably familiar with tales of pirates looting, and even commandeering their targets, but to sink the ship entire? An excessively brutal act, even for a buccaneer. No, I'd wager cold hard coin that those thrice-damned fishbacks are behind this. Them and their serpent reaver lackeys. The Sahagin have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming, but let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the waters, I would have you head to eastern Lenosha and look for any survivors washed up on the sands of Bloodshore. One of my soldiers, Private Wilfock, has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are most needed. May Limlane guide your steps. Alright. Stuff to do here. Yeah. What the fuck is happening here? I can barely breathe. They're all fucked up. Argh, me shoulder! It burns! Don't take me arm, I'm begging you. Bedraggled woman. Have you seen my little Robin? I was certain I held him tightly as we fell into the water. So very, very tightly. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the shipwreck. You're the one Commander Ricky said to expect, then? I'm Wilfock, and private in the Commander's foreign levy. As you can see, there ain't much for me to coordinate. The fishbacks made a good mess of that ship. Seems barely a handful of the poor buggers what were sailing on it made it ashore alive. Where am I? Where is Robin? Where is my son? Now you just calm yourself down, good wife. We'll have your boy back in your arms before you can spit up another lungful of seawater. The tide's been merciful to a fortunate few like the good wife here and carried them all the way to the beach. Here, you'll be needing some of me medical supplies for the bleeding and the injured. Take a walk along the coast now and help them as ain't beyond helping. So help the ones who still live, yeah. I got you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Which of the seven heavens is this? Bloodshore? Oh. Yeah, you could do worse. I mean, look at this view right here. Holy shit. That's sunset, though. No, really, I might take a screenshot of this before it goes away. That guy's kind of in the way, but that's because of the quest going on right now. So I don't really have a choice. Look at that. The lighthouse in the background. Didn't they have one of the anniversary celebrations here? Hold on, I got you. I made it? One moment we were sailing along, happy as you please. The next I was struggling to keep me head above the waves. That fast, huh? Excuse me? Arf! Me shoulder, it burns. Don't take me arm, I'm begging you. Relax, dude. Ah, I can feel me fingers again. Those gutless fishbacks. They were over the rail and swinging afore I could stammer out a prayer to the navigator. Yeah, Yeah. I didn't talk to this guy before. Ugh. Wave slammed me into the rocks. They cut me up some, I think. Is it bad? No, I think you'll be fine, dude. Here, take this potion. My thanks. I feel much stronger now. All I remember is an impact like bloody thunder and the deck lurching beneath my feet. Then they came aboard. Hagen. You have saved some lives this day, lad. There's a terrible thing what happened, but what you take what solace you can in the little victories. Not that any amount of solace will have me forgiven those blasted fishbacks. You expect attacks on the Navy. That's what we signed up for. But sinking a civilian ship with women and children aboard? The Sahagin have ice water for blood, I tell you. Yeah, they don't give a shit. No, not my little Robin. Me condolences, good wife. I know how hard this must... Leviathan scaly ass! Right as the sun comes up, look at that. Right on cue. I didn't plan that, that's not part of the scene. It literally just turned daytime right as this happened. And that just happened too. This is literally how the monsters in that movie I was still talking about appear too, from the ocean. Sahagin! Here? Shh, shh. So was the sunrise and not a sunset we were watching. What, you didn't get your fill of slaughter out on the straight? If you want to finish the job you started, then you'd best start with me. These dudes have nuts. Mom! The kid? Robin? My darling Robin! There you are! They saved him. Oh, my dear Robin, you're safe! Thank the 12 above! Well, that's heartwarming. Happy ending after all. The lad's alive? What manner of fishback trickery is this? That's worthy of a postcard right there. Oh, but I missed my chance to take a screenshot. If I just take a recording now, it's just gonna be all blurry. I'm fine if a bit wet. I thought I would sink right to the bottom of the sea, but then some nice fishermen came and saved me. They were not like the scary ones that came after our ship, but the stories say that all the fishmen are nasty. Isn't that odd? Might I ask you a favor? I found this necklace at the bottom of the little boat the nice fishermen used to carry me to the shore. I'm certain it must be one of theirs. I'd take it back to them myself, but I don't think my mom would like that. Could you maybe return it for me? The last I saw, they were swimming towards western Lenosha. That must be where they live. I wonder if their houses are made of seaweeds. My precious boy, I thought him lost to the sea. I shall praise the mercy of the navigator morn and eve for the rest of my days. Or morning and evening, would I? Why would the fishbacks save the child of their enemy? It makes not a lick of sense. Those heartless bottom feeders are up to something. Something devious. No, I don't think so. It's like the other Beast Tribe quests that we've done so far. These guys don't look like the ones who we fought. They look a bit different. Serious business. What is the meaning of this trespass? I should skewer you where you stand, finless one. Easy, Tone. I mean, whatever your name is. A sturdy band made from several entwined strips of treated seaweed, hung with a single large shark tooth. Here, I brought this back. Shh! You carry the necklace of Clutch, Father Nov! How is it that you possess this cherished treasure? You come at the behest of the child, he say? Such unusual manners for a shore walker. Shh! You may pass. Seek out Clutch, Father Nov, and be sure to keep your tone respectful. He is the elder of our clan. Rare it is to see a shore walker in our midst. I am Nav, Clutch Father to this clan of spawnlings. Ah, the finless child bid you return my necklace, did he? No, I had no special reason for saving the boy. Only that for the Sahagin, as it is for you shore walkers, offspring are considered the most precious of treasures. Oh, that's true. All that reside here are bound by ties of blood. All are the children of the Clutch Father. Oh, interesting. I thought of something for much later. Too spoiler, can't say. Only slightly less precious to me than my spawn is the trinket you bring. It was a gift, commendation from our beloved matriarch. I thank you for returning it to me. We have a saying. The favor of one is repaid by the gratitude of the Clutch. Shh. I welcome you to our home. Perhaps some modest banquet is in order. I do not know, however, if our spread will agree with your shorewalker's stomach. The way they talk. I'm gonna get tired reading this. Clutch and kin, but it's fine, it's whatever. You witnessed the aftermath of the attack in the Strait of Merthor? Yes, it was indeed perpetrated by Sahagin. The individuals responsible are called the Coral Tridents. They reside in the Sapsa spawning grounds and are known among our people as a volatile and fanatical faction. We had hoped to prevent them from ever reaching that vessel, but alas, the current was not in our favor. Foolishness. Their actions only invite further violence through retaliation. And what of Nov and his Clutch, you ask? We live apart from the spawning grounds and pursue a separate agenda. I do not claim to understand the structure of your civilization, but for us, Sahagin, each clan of Clutch mates is led by a single Clutch Father. The Indigo Matriarch, what you might call our queen, bestows each clutch of her eggs upon only the bravest and most seasoned warriors. It is then a Clutch Father's duty to raise and instruct his charges in the ways of our people. But for this cycle to continue, the matriarch must have a secure environment in which to bear her offspring. That is why we chose to make this land our home. It is unfortunate, then, that the Sapsa spawning grounds have become the locus of such conflict. If only more shorewalkers were like you and spent a moment to understand our situation. Clutch Father, I need your counsel. Psh, what have I taught you, Sue? A Sahagin does not flail and splash about so. He rolls with the waves and rides the currents. Forgive me, Clutch Father, It is Pew, our sixth youngish brother. What of him? Shh! He has left the nursery without permission. He spoke of talking sense into the Coral Tridents. Shh! His brain is as soft as his spawning scales. And this at the time when I cannot afford to take my eyes off the rest of the Clutch. Though our stance towards each other is not yet clear, Shorewalker, I would ask a boon. Save my foolish son. Thuir will have more to say on the subject, I am sure. Okay. Sue. You have no scales, and yet the Clutch Father seems to trust you. I shall do the shame. The shame. As you just heard, my brother Pew has taken it upon himself to educate the Coral Tridents. He is one of our more impetuous Spawn brothers, and yet young. He does not realize the peril he puts himself in. The Tridents will not listen to Pew's reasoning. They will laugh as they impale him on their spears. Please bring Pew back safely to the nursery. By now he must be some distance across the land base, closer to North Tidegate. Excuse me. Here we go. These are the saps of spawning grounds, of course. Damn, the way they've molded this whole environment to suit them. The Sahagin, I mean. And that's where they have him. One of Knob's spawn. This isn't good. This concerns you not, Shorewalker. Away with you, finless one. Well, we're gonna have to scrap them. There they go. Well, I saved your ass right before they killed you. Rescued by a Shorewalker. What am I to tell Clutch Father Nav? Spawn Brother Sue bid you come to my aid? Shh. I do not understand these Coral Trident warriors. I scarce opened my maw before they proceeded to beat me bloody. The Clutch Father always says that the currents of discussion carries to enlightenment, but it seems the words of a spawnling count for little and less. I simply wanted to put into practice what my clutchmates and I had been taught. Now I surely face a punishment in addition to my beating. Oh. The lighthouse. They're serious. Welcome back, Shorewalker. You are kind to endanger yourself, though you owe us no such loyalty. Pew will be appropriately disciplined for his reckless actions. Now more than ever, the Sahagin must act with caution and wisdom. Many of our people reside peacefully within our city in the Indigo Deep, but our civilization faces a steady and treacherous decline. The Indigo Deep refers to the ocean, for those who haven't figured it out yet. Indigo is like a form of blue, so... The deep blue sea. Do you see that shit breathing over there? The wall? That stuff that's on it? It's like out of a horror movie, I know, it's freaky. We must venture onto land to secure spawning grounds to lay our eggs and build nurseries to raise our young. It is an essential element of our breeding cycle, an instinct too powerful to ignore. Our traditional spawning grounds were, however, annihilated in the calamity. Thus were we forced to seize this new location, the region the Finless one call Western Lanosi. It is not surprising that the Shorewalkers view our sudden aggressive expansion as not more than an invasion. But this seemingly unprovoked attack on their territory is in truth a desperate struggle for survival. Without this land, without a place to rear offspring, the Sahagin race is doomed. We are in no position to wage war against the Shorewalkers. We must attempt a parley and learn to exist side by side. Jesus. The Coral Tridents, as you have no doubt realized, do not comprehend the merits of a diplomatic approach. They seek only to control the weak of mind, those like their brutal serpent reavers, and slaughter all others who oppose them. Shh. Do not mistake me as a traitor to my kind. I hold no love for finless ones. I shed no salty tears when the great Leviathan is summoned and the Lord of the World gathers new drowned shorewalkers to his fold. But conflict with your peoples is not the answer to our woes. We must look beyond the present and ensure calmer waters. Waters in which the future of our race can thrive. Shorewalker, your arrival is a precious gift. I would have you become the first stone in the bridge I hope to build between our peoples, and the rock which blunts the mindless spears of the coral tridents. I pray you lend us your aid. Just like before. I swear myself to your noble cause. Your presence is most welcome, Shorewalker. My warriors are eager, but lack the experience to engage such vicious opponents as the coral tridents. We will halt the zealots' advance at the shoreline and begin to repair the damage they have done to our chance at peace. There is much work ahead, but together we can put an end to this meaningless bloodshed. Clutch and kin. There. That's the last of the beast crabs. Killing me softly. Killing me softly. With your words or something. Oh. Alright, back to Linza one last time. Anything else left there? Or are we good? Let's see. How many job classes start here? Jesus. Nope, all done here. Time to start checking the surrounding areas. Just like with Ul'dah. Let's start with Morabi Dry Docks in Lower Lenosha. Wait! Never even been to Middle Lenosha. Let's go there first, actually, then. Nope. Nothing. Might as well go tune to that Aetheryte, though, for later. That dude's just chilling, enjoying the view, I guess. Where's the chocobo guy? I do that too. Okay, now we can move on. Leaves of Morabi. Where the heart is, missed. Well, let's go do that one. That'll be perfect. We can wrap it up there, actually. I'll stop the stream there and go to sleep. And then continue this tomorrow morning. Mind looking into something for me, Adventure? It may even be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told that plots within Mist are to be auctioned off. You, me, hells, even a 12-damned wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of Lenosha. And upon that plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. Can't tell me that the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? 'Tis a bit surprising that the Thalassocracy had the time and resources to prepare such an area, what with the kobolds and the primals causing all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians, much less pirates, eh? Besides, I'd like nothing more than to own my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale just yet, though. If you've no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, why not head toward the gate to Mist and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions? Will do. With a crackly voice, I will do. What is it, adventure? Ah, yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limsa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it best that you journey there and see for yourself. Excuse me. Please direct any other questions you might have, again, to the recruit station just past the entrance. Hello, ladies. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. Lamenson sent you say? Oh, that's unfortunate. All Lamensons are barred from participating in the auctions, you see, on account of the fact that they're, well, Lamenson. Admiral's decree. If you find the area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with the residence caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. This one is quite something. Beachfront property. Who doesn't want one of those, right? Never loses value until it's underwater thanks to rising sea levels. Which, in this game, is not from global warming, but Leviathan. Lord of the world. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'd say right about now, in real life, thanks to global warming, rising sea levels as a result of that. Inland is where you should be investing. Not the coast anymore. There you are! What news have you brought me? For the purposes of luring adventurers to Limsa. That's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Oh, looks like my dream of owning my own home will have to wait a little longer. But don't you worry about me. My day will come soon enough. Well, good luck, buddy. That's it. I should leave myself somewhere where I can start where we left off. Kinda, sort of. Lower Lenosha. Let's see. Or at least remind myself where the fuck we're gonna start tomorrow. There was nothing in middle. We're done here in lower. How about eastern? Actually, no. Western? Fuck it, I'll go clockwise. Who cares? Yeah. I think there was one over here, too. In Wineport. Pleasures and tribulations. That's this person, I think. Oh. This. Yeah, that'll be a quick one for tomorrow to start off the day. Okay, so Eastern Lenosha, got it. I need closure when I log out, you know. It's like it's role playing. What does it say? My immersion. Those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I mean, I'm gonna log out at the end. Why? Because I'm going to bed. Which means he's going to bed too. Since Leon Starcrest is basically an extension of myself in this world. Fix our shit, and then go straight to bed. Off we go. There's that diary I was talking about, the unending journey, right there on the desk. Ah, going to sleep at 2:33 p.m. What a degenerate, eh? No, I'm just kidding. It's whatever. People sleep whenever nowadays. The world really doesn't sleep anymore. There's always someone awake at some hour. But, anyway. That's it for me, guys. As always, I appreciate anybody who came by to watch. Levy, Crimson, I'm looking at you guys. Thank you for coming by. And, for those of you watching in the future, I appreciate the likes, subscribes, and follows on YouTube and Twitch, respectively. I hope you all, take care of yourselves. You know, I would ask you to, please, look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there, and I bid you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And until next we see each other, peace be with you. Going to bed.